From a Vedic psychology viewpoint, how do you view addiction? What is it?
Addiction from Vedic psychology point of view is basically nothing but a deep impression of an action or an experience which is lying inside the heart. And that is because the person has repeatedly performed that act and derived some happiness or some satisfaction from that. So what happens is that whenever we perform an act or we have an experience, this creates an impression on the heart. And this impression is not neutral in the sense that it's actually having some emotions attached with it, emotions of happiness, emotions of dislike, emotions of sadness. So whatever is the experience, when you underwent that experience, that emotion is also stored in the experience. So if you have enjoyed, say, some act of eating, say, chocolate, so then that impression is there inside, and the tendency of the mind is that it always wants to do things or repeat the happy experiences and avoid the experiences which are not likable or which it did not appreciate. So therefore, if you have had some pleasure, then that tendency comes up, and then actually the addiction becomes like a small program inside, like an app, as they have these days in computer, and it gets triggered up, and then you do it automatically without actually being aware of it. So then you are forced to do it because it's like things happening automatically, like you press a button and then certain program comes up on the computer just by pressing a key or something. So similar thing happens, it just triggers that app or that program inside, and then say you are addicted to smoking, then naturally your hand goes into your pocket, you pull out a cigarette, you take out the lighter, you light it and you start smoking, not being very aware of it. So that's how addiction works.